They're destroying your currency and they're taking your freedom and they're wrecking your fucking life. And your dumb ass, broke, isn't sitting there going, fuck, I need to get rich. You fucking slaves, you peons. If your number one concern right now in your life is to get money into your fucking bank account, eternal slavery awaits you. It awaits you and your entire fucking bloodline. Get your shit together or you're fucked.
A bad day is coming. For all of us in our future, there's a 100% probability that either we're gonna die or someone we love is gonna die. So a bad day is coming. You will have a reason to be upset soon enough. That's a fact. Why are you doing it in advance? Like nothing's wrong today. Oh, well, you're a flat tire. Boo-hoo.
I believe if you ever...
That's what you said.
The point I'm making, if you'll please let me finish
Sure.
at this point. Completely, but the point I'm trying to make...
So you accept that?
These are
actually really important things.
They're important things, but you interrupt me every 5 seconds, so it's hard for me to actually explain my point. But I say things that offend, and this is the thing that's interesting, Pierce. Please let me finish. It's actually no. Let's stop for a second. Please don't interrupt me. I know why you're good at your job. First, you interrupt people a lot, and then there you go. Prove me right.
But here's exactly
and the timing's good.
Here's exactly what I.
If you were to ask any boy, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, where do you want to be when you're 25, 30? Where do you want to be? They're going to say, big house, fast car, beautiful wife. That's what they're going to say. Every single one. And slowly, the programming of the Matrix beats this dream out of men.
24, I couldn't pay the rent. At 28, I was a millionaire. And at 32, I bought a Bugatti because I was worth $20 million. That's how quickly you can get rich with a plan. Enjoy everything. Enjoy the sunshine through the window as you sit in traffic. I've been to a lot of places, I've seen a lot of things where people would do anything to be you. A bad day is coming. For all of us, right? For all of us in our future, there's a 100% probability that either we're gonna die or someone we love is gonna die. You will have a reason to be upset soon enough. That's a fact. Why are you doing it in advance? Like nothing's wrong today. Oh, well, you're a flat tire. Boo-hoo. People are so emotionally reactive to low-level stuff. I don't know how long I'll live, but I know that I'm gonna enjoy myself every single second.
A guy inside of Hate You who says he's 13, and I don't know if he's actually 13 or not. And he's making 10 grand a month.
Oh, he might be 40.
13-year-old who can copy and paste to make money with my system. And that shows Hate You works. But
I don't think that anybody is destined to be a pawn. I think people decide to be pawns. I'll give you an example of it. I can sit here right now as a multimillionaire. You can sign up for a free newsletter, and I will email you every day for free. All it's going to take is 13 seconds of your time, and maybe 10% of people watching me do it. And 90% will go, hey man, being broke sucks. Well, that's their decision. So Bond was a pimp. But when I watched them kill him off, it was kind of emotional for me. You know, like imagine I'm driving in my Rolls Royce, going to the cinema, trying to have a nice night. I watched a Bond movie, it's like I watched myself die. I'm driving home in my Rolls with my hose, and they're like, what's the matter? I'm like, bitch, you don't know what's the matter. The world's changing. Men like me are no longer black. You can't even be in fiction anymore. You know this yourself. Look at the size of you, right? You go in the gym, it's the biggest guys that are the nicest guys. True or false?
True.
Because they don't have this ego. It's the same. If you walk in a fighter gym, the most deadly dude in there is going to be a nice guy.
And it's interesting how the perception is that you're going to be a bad guy.
I suffered when you didn't. So you're not my equal because you decided not to suffer. You have enjoyed comfort when I haven't, and that's fine, but don't expect me to look at you as my equal because you're not. Why would I put myself through hell to be me and then meet someone who didn't put themselves through hell and then treat them like my equal? No, fuck you.
When I pull up in one of my 30 cars to a gas station, people look at me and they see a Lambo or a Ferrari or a Bugatti or a Koenigsegg, whatever I'm driving. Nobody goes, wow, he went to see me. No, they think drug dealer, gangster. They're thinking he broke the rules. Because anyone who follows the rules doesn't get shit. It's all a scam. It's all a fucking lie.
The only kind of revenge that you can get on a woman is this. Say goodbye politely. Keep working hard. Increase your value as a man. Wait 3 years, 4 years. And wait till you are the man. And she's just now some chick. 28, 29. She's like, Tristan, you know, it should have always been you. Then you can either tell her no or break her heart again. Then you win. That's the only way to get revenge.
The feminists who hate us and call us toxic, the second they have trouble, they'll call a police officer. Do you think they want a feminist male to turn up or a man like me and you? They need us and they use us. But the second we have an opinion, the second I decide to voice and talk about the things that we talk about, explain our points of view, they want to cancel us. They don't want us to speak. They just want us to defend them, build the railroads, build the roads, be the workhorses, be the slaves, and they think we're not allowed our point of view.
There was this girl from out of town. She lived about 2 hours away from me, so I could only see her one day every week. And I had to go to Istanbul for business. I thought, this girl's quite quiet. She doesn't have Instagram. She was passing all the main tests. So I flew her to Istanbul. She knows I'm going to stay in the best of the best places. I get to this 5-star hotel. She opens her little suitcase and she pulls out a hairdryer. And I'm like, she doesn't know that all 5-star luxury hotels have hair dryers in the bathroom. That's main chick material.
It's a good thing I'm not a girl, because if I had the knowledge I have and I was a girl, I'd be dangerous. I'd have billions in the bank. You don't know how I'd finesse. Sitting there, oh, I've never been here before, like on my 25th date and shit.
Do you believe in God? I do believe in God, because demons are real. There's genuine evil in this world. I've seen it with my own eyes. And there's always an equal and opposite force. If demons are real, then God must be real. Some of the things that are happening in the world today is truly the work of the devil. By extension, God must be real. There's no way the devil can exist without him. And if you want to argue whether the devil exists or not, then you're not taking a very close enough look at the world.
If
Blame and
Vladimir
let's move on.
Putin had a podcast, would you go on it?
Sure.
You would? Great. Okay, let me know what you're talking about.
If Vladimir Putin had a podcast,
That's fine,
I'd go on
that's
it. If Joe Biden had a podcast, I'd go on it. If a feminist has a podcast, I'd go on it. If Piers Morgan has a podcast, I'll go on it. I don't see the point you're making. There's no point here. You're digging, but there's nothing to find.
I would not respect it.
That's your opinion. But
No, it's my view. What's your
that's
view?
your view. Well,
Your view is you would.
I'm on Uncensored Show, and in your intro, you said that it's important that we don't have echo chambers and we have varying,
Correct.
and that we have varying opinions.
Correct.
But then you're saying the people you don't like, you wouldn't go on their podcast.
No.
So you are a hypocrite.
No,
I will go on anybody's podcast and
I don't think you
discuss any
understand.
point.
I think Tupac said it. I might be wrong, but I think Tupac said it. No, Nate Diaz said it. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan. So who owns the internet? Top G.
I just woke up.
How'd you sleep?
Aiden, you know what? You're a G. You stuck to your word. Shaved head like you're supposed to. You now got the right aesthetic. You got a big fat cigar. Cigar's good for your testosterone. Everything's gonna go well. You're a G. So you're not a G, are you, Aiden? You're a dork and a cat.
You must understand, 50% of people are stupid. If the average is the average, at least half the people you meet are below the average.
I know.
And these are the idiots who'll be like, he doesn't have the vaccine. He's bad. I've got my mask on. I've got my mask on.
Let me make something clear. Don't mess with me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them. Your house is only haunted if you believe in ghosts. Belief is a powerful thing. And you believe depression is a crippling disease. And that's why you're afraid of it. I don't believe in depression. I cannot be depressed.
I went to apply for this job. They said I needed a degree. I said, I don't need a degree. They're like, why didn't you go to university? I said, because I ain't got 4 years to waste in school. I'd rather get 4 years of experience out here working jobs. I'd rather have real experience and money in my pocket and learn the hard way than go to some school and sit around and drink alcohol and do drugs like all these other university graduates are. I'll work for free for 1 week. And if you don't think I'm good, don't give me the job. That's what I said. I worked for free for a week and they gave me the job. Because I'm a G.
This is a challenge for every single person watching this. Next time you sit with your friends, unprompted, come in, sit down, and just join in the conversation. And after about 20 seconds, sit and think, this is bullshit. This is not going to make any of us rich. They're talking about this, that, this bitch, fucking football game, this guy. That I am wasting my life. The time to get rich is running out. Slavery is coming, and you're not going to be able to escape.
Whereas there are men out here, every man watching this knows, has been sitting on a date, listening to some chick talk, literally thinking in his mind, I don't like you as a person. Everything you're saying offends me. You're a nasty, entitled, horrible individual. I'm gonna f you anyway.
Who is the Matrix?
The Matrix is
Have you seen the movie?
I have.
Okay, so in the movie The Matrix, we're in a computer-controlled reality, right? They've projected a false reality into people's minds to entertain them while their bodies are being exploited by the machines. And it's very similar here in the real world. You are inside of a reality which is false. It doesn't necessarily have to be computer controlled, but it's certainly media influenced.
But who controls it?
The people who are behind the media machine, the people who are in charge of the world, which are also behind the governments. And the point I'm making when I say the Matrix is they will tell you false versions of reality. They will tell you things that simply aren't true so that you believe in lies just to keep yourself and your mind distracted while your body is being exploited for work. And it's exactly the same thing as the movie itself.
yourselves.
If you want to get rich, you have to act quickly. You have to do things fast. Speed is rule one. Not enough people understand the importance of speed, because every hour you spend not making money is an hour you're not going to get back. The sooner you turn on the tap to the money, the more money you're going to make. You have to be very, very quick.